And once again, welcome back to Anno 2070. This is part 7. I duly hope Hector is not gonna be in my face this time as well. And I'll have a little bit of time to set things up. Now, the next highest tier of eco. Oh, my pasta is breaking away. Because I forgot to deliver the wheat, I just took it back along last time.
This job is very lucrative. A total disaster. Interested in a profitable deal?
Where do I need to take it?
Hurry, please. Time is money.
Alert. Registering attack on one of your vehicles.
Oh, it's one of those quests. Just be quick about it.
Every extra minute.
Just be quick about it and tank the damage. Now, I'm at the point where health food is going down slowly. And not just because of the vegetables being somewhat less reliably supplied over the last hour or two, but because of the
Time is money.
growing population as well. There's also still the issue of the health drinks. And whilst they are producing enough for the time being, there is no overproduction at the time. Now, and as you can see, something slightly different about this Anno as well is you don't have to actually supply all of the goods to, or all needs to the maximum.
No wonder everybody wants to move here when our beautiful city is always being shown on TV.
It merely has to be green.
Hurry, please. Time is money.
So, but of course, the more a need is supplied, the higher the general balance we can gain.
Respect. Thanks to you, we're living the good life.
So the Leisure Center Foundation. Also have out of the old comes the new. Reduces consumption of lifestyle products. Catastrophe protection against disease. Gonna get one more. Increase the living space in all eco-residences.
Very good. I will.
And there's the Zeppelin dispensing ozone.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Now, if I have continuous production, things should actually work.
Declaration of war between neighbors registered.
I think I've found the formula for happiness.
That's
Now
great.
all I need is a nice lady.
Let's get these 50 built. Which will get us to...
I was finally transferred to Division 7. Now I too can work in the new high-tech lab.
Satisfaction of this building's inhabitants by 8%. Immediate effect. So... Now this will trigger the underwater effect again. I need diamonds. These. The aqua farms. I will say, with headphones on, this effect is quite annoying. Leave all this at home and grab as many building blocks as you can carry. Give me 2 more, please. Thanks. Thanks, game. Oh, how's the...
New buildings available for construction.
Is it about business?
Oops. I can now build the aqua farm and start farming algae. What a time to be alive. Submarine base. I can make my own submarines. And these must both be built underwater. slightly ahead of the curve production-wise. I do need one more of these, I feel. The rice should be good.
Mutual share bought. Share purchase registered.
Need to prevent him from just outright buying that island. I'd prefer to buy my own shares, as that gives me most amount of balance for basically doing nothing but spending money.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Now milk's missing. Don't really want to build more milk, but it's not like I have a choice. Let's make some algae. Oh no, miss. Oh, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. I did not take into account the fertilities.
Game saved.
Oh, that's too bad. I did not take into account the fertilities. Yeah. It's been so long. That's the only thing I can say for my to my defense. Is I honestly forgot that the underwater islands also need fertilities. I honestly forgot. Get the feeling it needs to double up on veggies.
New island coordinates acquired.
Algae, manganese, and sponges. It's very elongated.
Registering oil spill in this region.
It's a very elongated. Islando. So let's try that again. Let's make algae. Little domes. And we'll make functional.
Registering energy shortage.
We'll make functional food from the algae. have to build another freight ship.
Registering energy shortage.
Why? Why?
Eco balance. Values sinking.
Of the energy.
Registering improvement in eco balance.
I should have just built that offshore wind park. Start that off again, as my balance is now sinking. Sinking again. Again. Yeah, I need more milk. No use in trying to not deal with it. Scepter says. Enough space.
Vehicle completed.
God. Might. Hope this won't work out. Do it like this. No, won't work out this way either. Being able to move buildings is a nice feature, isn't it? In it. See if I can make it work. Back here, that should be more than enough space. Well, more than enough is maybe a bit than much, but enough space. At the very least. Why is it always cows? Always cow products. That turn out problematic. Tiberius. New trade route. It's gonna be algae. Hope that's correct. Spelling wise. So this place. It's called Profundo. It's quite a name. From Profundo to Banesville. Yeah. Source. Use finished goods. 10,000. Going to add to Tiberius. And stuff should start. Maybe I can could not animate the game to start playing music again. Ah, well. Yeah, and I know for a fact that the health goods are going down.
Registering eco-balance degradation.
Because I'm now below 50. Horrible. Horrible, I say, horrible. Communicate is also going to be a little bit of an issue. Rest seems to be working out for the time being. And I'll just take that for granted right now. It's almost 80 vegetables. $29,000. Production-wise, I don't think I need another pasta mill. Not yet, at least. But it could come in handy. Now, if I... That has manganese. This one has manganese and diamonds, so I should build these over here. Needs more tools though. Needs loads of tools, Jesus. Jesus. But I should take a good amount of tools to this island and
The board has its eye on you.
buy the rest from Rufus.
Island share changes owner.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do want to buy this one.
How much oil are we talking this time?
It's 31 balance. This is his main island. It's 30 balance, so they... Realistically speaking, they both do stuff and don't do stuff. Fair enough. And this is 132. Yeah, 4 times the amount for 4 times the balance. Roughly speaking. Oops. So let's spend some more money, because it is what we do. And maybe outright start cultivating diamonds. 8.
Registering conclusion of peace between neighbors.
So that's diamonds. Also going to need more power.
Registering conclusion of peace between neighbors.
It's not like you really earned it, but the Barracuda League agrees.
Thanks, Hector.
You'll find what you need.
Game saved.
Global Trust Inc. is here for you. Always.
I don't believe that, but whilst as long as I'm paying, they are. That's more or less what it boils down to. So command console. Nope, that's also not the right one.
Hello.
Punch code. That's chat and contacts.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Don't care. That's not actually a production breakdown, that's just pretending to be one. But I can rebuild this. as I go to my oil route and start picking up diamonds as well as earth elementals. There's a diamond. Not much else, but there is a diamond. Oh, and a rare earth element. Come on, deliver it. Decided it wasn't worth the time and effort to send it. Minus 12 eco, minus 25 power. Question is, where do I want these production lines? Right now it doesn't really matter. Have a lifestyle hub. Oh yeah, why not? Build it. It'll be a bit before they actually will build that.
I can prove scientifically that my roommates and I are almost euphoric.
Yeah. The hard-hitting Anno dialogue. Kerosene. The airport is usually the one thing I want most. Together with probably the solar power generator. So it'll be a while before they want bots. But I could go for 600. That is that's 100.
We're not making leaps and bounds, but we're moving along all right.
As I run into the tool shortage once again.
And what do you want?
Tools.
Do you need the Eden Initiative's help?
Ah, I remember you.
This time we need your help.
Positions marked on your minimap as quickly as possible. If it fits into a hovercraft, then this should work out fine.
You're bringing good news, right? This time we need your help.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Once again.
Thank you for all your efforts.
I think he just wanted to leave the island. Doesn't seem like...
Declaration of war between neighbors registered.
How you doing?
She would take pretty projectors.
Eden Initiative always trades fair. This stuff's just in from headquarters.
Anything nice? Hit points, doesn't matter. Salt. Cooldown. Corn seeds. It's just island wide.
Want to check out what the organization's got to offer, huh?
Two drug manufacturers. Not there yet. Alright, sensors. Sector wide. Well, I already have that one. And I know, thanks to some experimentation, that they don't stack. We are making our first couple of projectors. Seems to be somewhat stable with
Warning. Production breakdown.
Well, there's more people moving in now. 200. And that's 60, 480.
You have a good feel for what the people of the city need.
That's the tools. Staring at the wrong thing. And they are now actually happy. Getting to 600 and having the solar tower also will make a large difference. And that's gonna be, of course, the next large goal. Money is also picking up, as long as they
Wonder
are
everybody
happy.
wants to move here when our beautiful city is always being shown on TV.
So, with that,
Here you can enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm poised to hit 600 of them in, well, a reasonable amount of time. The amount of rare earth elements is going to dictate the amount of production I actually have right now. But there's 3 more. And that's 3 more projectors. Will allow me to build one of my...
Game saved.
I'm just gonna call it that, one of my all-time favorite structures in these games. It's a very, very good way to represent a futuristic outlook on energy generation. Not sure if it's still considered feasible, or if it has been disproven to not be a realistic implementation of technology, but there is, or there was ever so often ongoing, well, not ongoing, recurring discussion about focusing solar rays on a
Construction opportunities expanded.
mirror. Now, this does take some amount of space. It does not actually interfere with energy production from wind farms. I just need a good spot to place it. And I might just plonk it down here. If I have enough materials. There's a solar tower generator. How? Sometimes did build them differently. Ever so often. But yeah, there we are. They're now adjusting. So the mirrors are catching the sun. Adjusting it into or towards the solar tower. A nice 120 energy. Which in turn means I can now get rid of some of the wind farms, if I so desire. There's currently no need to. But it is of course also an opportunity to get more ozone makers going. Mobile building. Tax. The river sewage plant is also nice. Create a couple of these houses. I might as well build a couple more whilst I'm at it.
Practice, practice, practice. When will I finally...
Also connected now. Forming blocks. Communicators are currently an issue because right now I'm not harvesting enough copper. I also need to keep an eye out on which resources are going to drain in fairly short amount of time.
Warning.
Short
Rising
amounts
crime
of
rate
time.
registered.
Oh no. What's missing? 10 tools. Could I have it? Yeah, I can have it on this side as well. 911. The executives are going to unlock more needs as time goes on. Right now it's just kinda empty. At least I do believe to recall they unlock more needs as time goes on, and but I have been known to be incorrect all the time.
What should I say? I'm doing great.
That's great. Oh yeah. what I get for being out of tools. Let's quickly check in
What is it?
with Rufus. Has a couple. He has a couple. Not making enough rare earth elements. Now, is it an issue? I seem to be producing more magnesium modules than actual. Stuff, so let's add another one of these. To have a more constant flow of production. We'll make stuff
Registering decrease in crime.
nice. A lot more reliable.
Do you need anything?
Yes.
Glad to help.
Why, yes, I do need stuff.
Is it urgent? Anyone interested in a good deal?
Glasswork type. Unit. Island-wide unit. Island-wide. A lot in relation to the shares. $30,000. I do want to get my fourth island's share, but fourth.
Warning.
Isn't it gorgeous here? Oh, life can be so good.
I'm a bit hesitant to build another copper deposit or copper mine, but I might just need to. Oh yeah, of course. Need tools. It needs tools. Oh,
What should I say? I'm doing great.
that's nice. That's exactly what I want to hear from my farmer population. I'm set up around a Congress. Now the Leisure Center Foundation replaces all needs for the that just general buildings provide, like the Congress, the community center, the opera house and or concert hall, and the education Ministry of Education, or whatever the giant radio TV tower is called. So the best way to go about it is to have it as its own new population center to build around off of once you've completed it. So building that on a new island and using it as a...
Full share has been obtained.
Sokolov! Do kind of need to be careful about him and continuing this at some point. Yes, I was trying to build a copper mine.
Exactly. Shoot first, ask questions later.
So I'm still good on sand
Military conflict between neighbors ended.
to a degree at least. And I can probably get away with building another chip manufacturer. One for communicators.
Game saved.
Let's upgrade this.
Registering oil spill in this region.
Thankfully, not on my island's doorstep. A tad close, isn't it? 640. These are going to... It's these two industries I'm most worried about. These two will just even out along the way. But it's these two. Will end up giving me conniptions. 30k, almost. I will buy a 4th share. Just for the additional balance. Come on. Hovering up and down. Had it for a moment, lost again.
Share purchase registered.
And there we are.
The target of this mission has long been a thorn in the side. Well, that's another way to wriggle out of this.
1.3k. City is building up quite nicely at this point. Executives are very happy with us. They will come to want service bots at some point, though. But, oh well. Not this time. Just as Hector has also survived these 7 days of Anno 2070. I might just continue this playthrough in the future, but for the time being, this has been 7 days of Anno 2070. Just to give a small glimpse into a now fairly old game is maybe a bit much, but considering the game has been out long enough for its online features to be shut down entirely, only to get saved by a patch last summer and re-implemented to a functioning degree, which is commendable by the Anno team at Ubisoft. And only goes to show, even if there is a lot to be critical about the parent company Ubisoft, there are parts of Ubisoft that are diligent and, well, that are reliable in what they do. Ubisoft Minds, with the Anno team being amongst those. In any case.
People are demanding that you finally take action on this matter.
Now there's one of the negative aspects. Also, a tornado.
I recognize this pattern. An ultimatum. Typically human.
There it is. What a way to end it on. I'm just going to quickly I say, as I don't have tools. Hey. Gonna get rid of that ultimatum as I watch the tornado. There you have it, a natural disaster. One of the many features of Anno 2070. It'll just slowly do its thing and smash along a couple of islands. But, well, can be quite devastating. You're just trying to build up. Now, thankfully, it's not heading towards my main island currently. I say as it slightly turns direction. It'll just come in, carve its path, and leave. So
Just a few.
and there
You will
isn't,
find everything you need here.
and there really isn't anything you can do about
Okay then.
it,
the
but
scientific council is waiting for me.
hope it does not aim for you in particular. Now it's heading backwards slightly, so I wouldn't mind if it just did a lap on the spot. Yeah, I'm going to deal with the ultimatum. as far as I can. Let's give him a monitoring station for now.
Warning. Production breakdown.
Oh no. Ammunitions. Come on, one more tool. And then I am going to actually call it. Or declare this
Receiving
finished.
information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Is there a place where I can... No, not really.
Declaration of war between neighbors registered.
You're on the right track.
Tornadoes moving inlands. Or, well, inlands into the region. So, it's currently still headed towards us. But, well, that's gonna take too long to wait for that to actually appear. But maybe, if I pick up the series, the looming threat of the tornado is gonna be our first and main issue we're going to have to deal with, which doesn't sound all that great.
Neighboring island threatened by tornado.
Oh. That wrecks the... It deals quite a lot amount of damage, but it does also speed up as it passes through. It's currently deciding to hug the building instead. Is it going to move away quick enough? Yes, it is. And it's like, yeah, know your place. Now we need to maintain the 150 eco balance plus for a little while. Anyway, I've already started this outro once, so let's try again. And, well, I'm gonna pause the game as I did so often. This has been 7 days of Anno 2070. Thank you very much for watching. I will probably pick this up in the future at some point. I do really like this game. The moment the community patch rolled out that resurrected the online services during last summer, I was quite interested, but I had some account troubles at the time, and the fact that I was able to get it running again, even if I lost all my progress, I managed to achieve a couple of years ago, I was beyond the moon. I was beyond happy. So can't say just how incredibly happy I was that I was able to get this functioning again. It has a lot of quirks. It has a lot of interesting mechanics. Talked about them at length, or wrote about them in the descriptions of the videos. So if anybody should want to give this game a try, it's usually really cheap. You could get it from Ubisoft for free at some point. I'm not sure if that repeats. It had some nasty DRM on Steam, but I'm not quite sure if that is still the case, to be honest. But it's one I personally would recommend the game. If it's for you, you probably know by now. I would consider it easier than Anno 1800. 1800 is a very complex game, mostly because of the sheer amount of DLC that is in the game at this point in time. And even if they are now officially working on a new title for the series, which also would be incredible, there is still a lot to enjoy about, well, most of the old games. There are a couple that are more hit or miss, depending on what you like gameplay-wise, and I can imagine that 2070, especially with its futuristic theme, is amongst those. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I certainly enjoyed my time with the game. I hope you did as well, and I do hope to see you next time. Maybe in a stream, maybe in the next VOD, maybe even, now that I know how to do it, maybe even in a video. That being said, have a nice day, have a nice weekend, depending on when you're watching this. I do hope to see you around. Bye-byes.